Understand.
If you were going to do a cosplay, Ingvar would probably be one of the easiest.
Oh, yeah.
Out of everyone.
Plus, I'd get a pimp cane.
I think me as Elodius would be relatively easy as well.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Hang on.
Yeah, you could do Elodius.
You could definitely
I'd do Jurek, but I'd be face painted.
But then you don't look like a dragon. You'd have to make a dragon head.
Excuse me.
Tom's
I
like
could get
super
the dragon.
offended now.
I'd love to be Lewis with Bungo, and it's like, Lewis, you got to shave the top of your head.
You could get one of those little caps you can get.
Little cap.
You know, like the bald cap with the hair coming off the side, whatever it is.
Oh, right. Yeah. That'd be quite funny. I just need to... trying to find a music for a hat shop, and I just can't find anything I like.
I'll find one for you. What kind of music are you thinking of?
I was thinking of... I don't even know what. Is there an... I was thinking of You've Got a Wig by B-52s, but in Bardcore, but I doubt that exists.
That's a good shout.
I have added some Bardcore music, to be honest.
Nice. Have a bit
There's
of
some really good
Bardcore.
stuff out there.
Got all-star Bardcore.
Jesus Christ.
It's so funny. Oh god.
Where are we going to start with Ingvar then?
Don't mind. What? It depends what you want to play at and what you just want to talk through.
Okay.
We could talk through his actions. I needed to ask, what time of day was it that we returned to the
6 o'clock, I think.
PM?
Yeah.
Then he knows. So he'd have to figure out that it's the same day. I'm not entirely sure how he does that, apart from just like going up to some rando in the street and being like,
Well,
"What day is it?"
I'd say the shop was exactly as how he left it.
Okay.
The guard kind of ignored you when you came out and kept guarding the door.
Yeah.
Because you talked to him before. So that's
I was invisible when I came out anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the guy was probably like, "Why'd the door open?"
Yeah, he wasn't the smartest of them.
So then he knows that he needs to go and collect Joe and head to the fighting pit.
Is he going to stop? That was it. Is he going to stop by the... What's it called? Guildhall.
To collect his stuff?
Yeah.
I think he'd do that afterwards.
Okay.
Because, like, logistically, it's easier to go Yawning Portal, collect Joe, fighting pit, do that, come back in the night and move out the next morning.
Because what I was thinking was...
or move out even that night.
Ingvar's worrying about being found. He doesn't know if they're dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't know if... Because this is my mind. He doesn't know if Faye's dead, so he would be like, if I'm going to go, I got to go, get my stuff, and no one knows I'm at the fight club.
True.
But it's up to you.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have much, I don't think I ever left much at the Guildhall.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would make sense because as long as it's stuff that I can carry on my person, then yeah.
Yeah, but I guess there's also the added thing of like, would you want to run into people?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. It's entirely up to you.
I think he'd go Joe. I think he'd go Joe and then fight pit.
Okay. Okay.
So pick up Joe.
Go fight pit. Uh-oh, what's this?
Jesus, imagine.
I can imagine that being a good fit for the hat shop.
Do. Imagine all the hats.
It's actually, yeah, that's really good. Good job.
I got you covered, baby.
I've got some great ones for the thing. Oh God, what's it called? Paro.
Oh,
Hang on. Are you recording, Lewis?
Yep.
Are you going to record certain bits? Okay.
I'm recording. Yeah.
Nice. Hang on, I'll just download this song.
I didn't bother making a different overlay or anything.
Oh well, no, that'd be a lot of work for.
Yeah.
Rightio. Oh, should I even get music for this place? Probably not. I'll just put the classic one. Oh, I use this one. Okay. Right. So.
Yep.
You can put Ingvar on somewhere up here.
sorry, ping again. In you, Joe.
The music. It's just the
Fighting music.
yeah.
That's fighting talk.
Okay. Okay. So when Ingvar arrives,
Yep.
I think this place is probably more substantial than he was imagining. From
100%.
Yeah, and
He was
Bandana Joe looks quite shocked too.
Yeah, Ingvar was thoroughly expecting, like, you know, like a hole in the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just find what this is. No. Too much.
Okay, I need to make notes for Ingvar. Oh, yeah.
So in front of you, you can see a few stalls. It looks like you're not late, but there's not many people standing around, so you're not entirely sure if you're late or early.
Okay.
What can you see? So this arena is mainly wooden. You can see Marvel's in Ash and Amphikheld, as well as two sort of more heavily armored people talking in front of you. You don't recognize those two.
Ingvar doesn't know Keld, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Joe. Sorry, just scribbling. Pick up Joe and head to. Cool.
So you can see these two are engaged in quite a not heated, but maybe a bit intense discussion.
Mm-hmm.
You assume this is sort of the entrance?
Yeah, I think Ingvar would be trying to look like he belongs. So I think he'd take Joe and just be striding towards the entrance.
Okay.
But he definitely would have made a note of Keld.
Yeah. Do you know who's the official here?
I don't know, Joe. This is... Don't spread it around, but this is my first time at this location.
Bandana Joe sort of sighs, like, oh god.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be great.
You can tell that he isn't quite drunk. He looks like he's a bit merry. Like, he probably drunk a lot, but seeing as he told Dernan to water down the drinks, I think that was probably a good idea.
Okay, cool.
All right. Head on up.
Yeah, here we go, Joe. Let's get this moving. Oh, Joe, you face through the wall.
And as you walk through, you can see this lot down here. And they see you come in.
Whoa.
And they start waving.
Oh, God. Ingvar, before he waves back, scans around the room. Sees who he sees.
You can see that there's an area up here, which seems to be surrounded by heavily armoured guards. You recognise, of course, Master Togar.
That's a big deal, yeah.
As well as this guy.
Yeah.
He met the cheese warehouse. and Oflin.
But
Most of this section of the room you don't really recognise. You would definitely recognise these guys as Anifar.
she. Yeah.
And Crud, you recognise most of this side of the room.
Yeah.
You see over here there's a group of Drow,
Oh yeah.
as well as some people from the fight club, the boxing club.
What about these guys?
Can you do intelligence check?
Yeah. 7.
They're wearing like quite impressive armor,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy down here, he is fucking huge.
Shit.
That guy looks like medieval Solid Snake.
He does. He does. His name is
Hardcore Solid Snake.
His name is Tom Bjorn Hankelson.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Bjorn meaning bear in Scandinavian languages.
Ingvar subconsciously shuffles a bit towards Joe. He wasn't expecting any of this. He certainly wasn't expecting to see so many recognized faces. Well, you feeling ready, Joe?
Yeah, well, it depends who I've got. Do you have any idea?
Well, whoever it is, they won't stand a chance against you.
He sort of scans around. He's like, you can see him fix eyes on this guy.
Because Tom knows, but Ingvar doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ingvar sees that guy as well, and he's just like, well, you'll be great. You're a veteran fighter, right? You've seen worse than this.
Well, I've been in my share of battles up in the Silver Marches, but if I survive that, I can survive this, I suppose.
Yeah. Plus, you got your boys over there to cheer you on.
Yeah, I might go talk to Dipple.
Yeah, that's fine.
So he starts walking off. He's like, just make some sort of sign when it, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Sort of you see him sort of cozy up in between them.
Mm-hmm. So the only Zent affiliated guy Ingvar sees here is Yagra.
Yeah, and you saw Amphar and Marvel's.
Yeah.
You saw Marvel's and Ash outside, but you wouldn't know who the hell Amphar is.
Okay, I think so many people. I think Ingvar would take this opportunity to sort of slightly slink back outside and see if Ash is still in conversation.
So, as you peep outside, you can see Ash and Amphar sort of stop talking. Amphar's sitting down on a tree stump, sort of smoking a pipe.
Okay. I would head over to Ash. Ash!
Ingvar, you made it.
Yeah, wouldn't have missed it for the world. Well, I've got my guy. What time is it starting?
In about half an hour. I forgot I didn't actually tell you anything about this. Even the time.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot more, because it doesn't matter. You're amongst good company. He sort of nods towards.
Yeah, this is original Doom Raider. Went from the story about how they founded. Well, they started up presents again here.
This is tough now because I'm trying to figure out whether it was Rowley who knows or Ingvar who knows.
I think Ingvar knows, and Rowley had absolutely no fucking clue from what I can remember.
Nice. Then I'll take that. Yes. Wow, a real honor. He puts his hand out to the guy. Ingvar Sunderston.
Amphar gets up, dusts himself off. He's like, Amphar Keld. You with Ash?
Yeah, I'm with Ash.
We were just talking about some business. That's a friend of mine.
I understand. Will
I
you
even know
be?
him.
You think I know him?
Yes. Devil.
Right. Yeah. Mutual friend.
Yeah. He usually makes contact with promising recruits. And if you're friends with Ash, well. Anyway. Oh shit! Is it cracked?
Very good.
Oh. He's like, well, I won't bore you, but then he sits back down on the tree stump.
Ingvar kind of smiles and nods to him, but turns back towards Ash.
So,
What?
Ingvar, I better tell you a little bit, shouldn't I?
Yes, please.
I did see you go into the arena.
Yeah.
I assume you saw some types we're not very friendly with in there.
Yep. That's why I wanted to check in with you primarily.
Well, this tournament is sort of is a peacetime. Well, not peacetime, but like a church, but for the gangs.
Sanctuary.
Exactly. We all compete here in a friendly manner, or mostly friendly. And he sort of laughs.
Yeah, I thought it was only one walks out of the pit.
Well, it sort of depends how well they fight.
Okay.
He gets some papers out. Shows you this.
Oh, Ash, your spreadsheet skills are immaculate.
Well, I did take a course.
Yeah, Ingvar's sort of looking up and down, but it takes him a bit to really
As
to
you
understand.
can see, Ingvar, I didn't know what your team name would be.
Hmm.
So I just put you as Ingvar, but we can change that if you have any ideas.
I mean, you know that I'm loyal to the cause. Should I be championing the network?
No. So in this League 3, there's interim of our overall champions of the whole league. So they get extra fighters in every league.
Okay.
I have a team in the Field Ward Flag Bearers, which is kind of a pet team.
Sure.
They're never really meant to get out of the third league. It's just for fun.
Got ya.
But we did have a little surprise last year.
What was the surprise?
Well, a particularly aggressive orc ended up winning League 3 and got promoted to League 2. So he can have a fighter in both leagues this year.
This would be Slugger Plattooth.
Yes. He's a
Okay.
maniac.
Right. Okay.
But,
So I'll be starting in League 3 as well.
yes, exactly. And as I'll show you the timetable. So you can see you're actually against one of Slugger's men yourself.
And you said he wasn't an animal.
Well, I imagine Slugger will be fighting in League 2.
Right. I understand. Okay.
I don't really know who he's got. He always seemed like a very solitary man to me.
Okay. Got ya. Right. Okay. I think I understand.
Sorry, it's all a bit overwhelming. I should have said I was just a bit excited for a new competition.
No, that's fine. I think I'll get back to you on the name. I need to
Okay.
think.
Well, it's quite interesting. If Because my team's on the other side of the round, so we could even be facing each other in the final.
That would be good. Put some money down.
So at this point, you see a large-looking.
Not bad, Lewis. Jesus.
And he walks right up to you, leans into Ash's face. He's like, well, if it isn't Cat and Beardy, I'll present to you. Go over there. Wheeler, the combatant against Beardy's man.
And this guy's a halfling, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ingvar looks down at him and has to stifle a smile.
So at this point, show him what you got, Wheelie. And then he starts doing like karate kicks, stabbings. And he's like, what do you think of that? Your man's dead.
Yeah, wow, impressive. Going for 2 years in a row then, huh, Plattooth?
What do you mean 2 years in a row? I'm not in this.
Yeah, but you won last year, didn't you? Your team?
I always fucking win. Killed every man I went against.
At that, Ingvar kind of stutters a bit. Well, it's not going to be you in the ring, right? It's going to be your wheeler dealer here.
Yeah. Well, I started a band recently, and it's called Sluggers Wheelie Wheelers, so you all better watch out.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't even want to bring my guy out. I think he'd be frightened off, then I'd lose my money.
What, by me?
No, by your boy there.
Who? Him?
Yeah. No, Wheeler.
Oh, yeah. Fucking dragons. Right. If your man goes down, I expect that he'll die. So, he shrugs. No hard feelings, yeah? And he walks off.
Ingvar just watches him walk away with his mouth slightly open.
You can see Wheelo sort of half open mouths, and his sister, who you assume is his sister, mouths you like a sorry as they're walking away.
Wow, Ash.
Yes, I told you, didn't I?
You described him as much as it's possible for words to describe that. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about our chances now. If I'd known I was up against a little half pint like that, I wouldn't have put forward my best.
Well, yes. I mean, you can obviously see Slugger as an imposing specimen, yes?
Yes, I wouldn't want to put anyone up against him himself.
I know that both the Xanathar and the Zentrum have tried to get him in their bands. He's never agreed to it.
What does he say? That he's his own man.
Yeah, well, you know, with gangs and territory and, you know, making the gang look good.
Yeah.
Well, Slugger always demands that if we kill someone or something gets done, it was only done because Slugger wanted it done, and, well, we can't really put up with that in...
He doesn't play nice with authority.
Well, I don't think he knows authority is a thing, unless it's his own.
Got ya.
Right, we better get in there.
Yeah, let's go in.
You can see, looking back at this guy, Ingvar, that he's like sort of sweating profusely.
You alright, Anthar? Mr. Kell?
Well, I think I did something pretty stupid tonight, and he just sort of sighs.
Anything I can help with?
Not really. It's all go at the moment, and I have no idea what's going on. So you can imagine how I feel.
I don't need to imagine. I know exactly how you feel.
He's like, he sort of steps up to the bit. And he's like, "Have you ever heard of a floating eyeball?"
Would Ingvar have heard of the floating eyeball?
Possibly.
Should do
Roll
an
an
intelligence.
intelligence check.
Whatcha? 9.
Probably not.
Yeah. Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid. 6, some kind of drink?
Some kind of casino.
Right.
Xanathar controlled.
Oh. Okay.
You might have sent some boys over to deal with it.
Well, sounds good to me. What's the issue?
He just kind of sighs. You'd know if you met them.
Ah. Personnel issue. Got it.
Yeah. They're a good bunch, but they don't have a brain cell between them, except Toke.
Well, here's hoping they see it through. Some jobs don't really need many brain cells to get done.
Oh, I know that. I know that. So, at this point, Arena's getting quite, like, excited.
Mm.
And, God, actually, and Amphar, like, steps down. He's like, well, better do my duty, get this started. Your man's up against, the Wheeler person.
Yeah, the tiny one over there.
Yeah. So he walks out to the centre of the ring. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1492 Waterdeep Gang War. And he sort of half laughs, and everyone's like, ugh. You can hear Mephistus. He's like, thought it was already a gang war. And, like, no. We know that last year, my organisation won the whole thing quite well. And we expect to do the same this year. And he looks at these people. Like, oh. But we all have to start somewhere. And tonight is the initial round of League 3. We've got some real talent. You can hear that everyone slightly moans. He's like, I know, they're not the best. But doesn't that just mean more bloodshed? And everyone's like, woo! You know the rules. Keep going till one man concedes. And then all of you, and he does like a twirl, pointing around, get to decide the fate of the loser. Don't be too harsh, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to clean up too much. So first, we have, points at you, Ingvar, Ingvar Sunderston and his fighter, he looks down at a piece of paper, Bandana Joe. The Bandana Joe comes out, slams up, like gets his sword out, bangs it on his shield. He's like,
yeah.
no. And secondly, we have Slugger Packtooths, and Slugger stands up. He's like, you better fucking win, you little shit. And Wheeler from the Field Ward. Wheeler comes out. He's like, does a little pirouette with his sword. He's like, "We think of that, everyone," and it goes silent. The first match commence. Right.
Oh, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. This is all about reputation. I need a nice big win.
I'm kind of glad I got to do this bit separately.
Yeah.
In a way. What's Ingvar thinking about Slugger?
He thinks every wild horse can be broken.
I'll break Slugger, man.
He also thinks that if he finds a way to get Malakash to choose who gets Dow touched or not, then it could make a very interesting prospect.
Jesus Christ. Horrific. He was too stubborn. It didn't happen.
Malakesh is like, sorry, man. This guy.
What's a good song for this? What's it called? Is it a mission action? There it is.
The Lewis theme tune.
Bandana Joe
Yeah.
steps up.
Not bad, not bad. Middle of the road.
Wheeler.
Oh, it's going to be halfling. He's going to have a good one.
You would think that. And you think wrong. um,
Straight 10. All right, cool. Go on, Joe.
so. Okay. Let's return. So, Bandana Joe charges straight at Wheeler.
Beautiful.
Pick quite a good place to start, really. He's got his shield next to him. He's just sort of running forward, like a bit like a hoplite would.
Yeah. Oh, the 20.
Oh.
The fucking 20. That's all right, Joe. That's all right.
Wheeler gets his shield up and blocks it. There's a little bit more power behind this guy than Naxora thought. Joe kind of wants to get this over quickly. He doesn't want to die, so he's got the action surges.
Yep.
Really wants to get hit in.
Yep. Burn it.
But misses.
Okay.
Wheeler sort of does a little roll over here. Ooh, okay. Then jabs. Completely misses. And the crowd's like, what's going on? No one's taking a win. You can see the tension's palpable. It's the first fight. Bandana Joe moves back round. Just kind of slams it down into the shield.
Oh, yes.
But this one, it hits.
Okay, not great, but whatever.
There's nothing
First blood.
This side. And then at the first cut, you can. This section of the crowd is getting particularly excited.
What does Tovar sound like when he's excited?
Well, maybe you should ask that prostitute. Wheeler darts back round. Oh, and replies.
Shit. Low roll. Low damage roll. Oh!
And it's quite cutting. You can see Joe just rears back. He didn't expect this from a tiny little man. And then Joe went.
You've got this, Joe!
Does he? Does he? Moves, tries to flank him again.
Nice.
Cuts in.
Big roll. Come on. I'll take a 7.
This one, as it thrusts forward, it goes through the forearm of Wheeler, and he drops his shield on the floor. And Sluggish screams out like, "What the fuck is this?" And you can see him stand up, and he looks over to you, Ingvar. Anyway, moves back round.
Yes.
Joe, sensing he's in the ascendancy,
Oh.
misses again. He's back around again.
No!
Joe looks pretty hurt at this point.
Oh, finish him, Joe!
Oh shit, that's the light. I changed the HP of the light.
The light explodes.
Joe. This is his bonus action. Second wind.
Oh, yes. Nice big 10. Nice big 10. Yes. 7. Oh, beautiful.
You can see him get back to it. He's like, you can see Dipple looking out. He's like, come on, Joe! Oh, with the 9. Relo's barely holding on.
Ooh.
You hear it goes to Slugger's turn. You can see him. He's looking around. Slugger shouts out from the stand. You better not give up, you little fucking shit! Hang on, I'm going to do an intimidation check.
Plus 200 modifier.
I don't know what his is actually. It should be based on strength.
Yeah.
Really. But his charisma is -2, so.
Do his strength. It's an optional rule.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wisdom, I guess. Okay. Relo thinks if he gives up, Slugger's probably just going to kill him anyway.
Yep. Sounds accurate.
He responds to Joe. Joe just bats it off with his shield.
Yes. The soldier.
Joe goes in for a potential killing blow.
Let's go, Joe.
And with that, decapitates Wheeler.
Oh!
Rolls off to the side.
Ingvar leaps up into the air cheering.
And
Yes, Joe!
Anthar comes out and he's like, as we can see, no mercy. And Slugger gets up. You see him, and he's just like, clapping. He actually looks quite pleased.
Okay, Ingvar nervously claps along with him.
Oh, that was a good one, everyone, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? 10-minute break, and we'll bring you the second round of the night. Joe limps off towards the side.
D-U-N-I.
Is there anything Ingvar wants to do in the 10 minutes?
Oh, definitely. Just give me 1 sec. I just want to see who the other team is playing.
Because
Dock
of
Union and the Ironside. Yeah, Ingvar wants to make a pretty big show of going over to Joe.
Okay.
Like, he wants people around to recognize that Joe's his fighter.
As you walk past Crowd, he's like, right, Ingvar?
Not too bad, right, Crud? See that?
Well, I've seen loads of men die before, eh?
Right. Yeah, I'll bet you have.
Well done, no.
Thanks, Crud. Gives it Yagra a nod as well as he's going past.
Yagra nods back.
Claps Joe on the back. Told you had it.
Holy shit. Felt like being back in Silvery Moon and killing those fucking drow.
He's not looking over at the drows, he says that, is he?
No, he's not. He's just pumped up on adrenaline.
Well, you did it. There's a bonus in it for you.
And as he's on the highs, his eyes are wide open.
Yeah.
The Festus is like, yeah, wouldn't do that for a bonus. Yeah. Too dangerous for me.
How's Dipple reacting?
Dipple's you can tell that he's pretty happy.
Yeah, okay. But he's not panting and staring at the bloody body on the ground.
No, he's. Can he roll insight check?
Yeah. Natural 1.
You think he's just like faded out? You can't
Okay.
read his expression at all. You think he's like blurred by the great action.
Ingvar takes Joe's hand, flips it palm up, and slams 10 more gold down into his hand.
Oh, cheers, boss.
You did
God.
good, Joe.
Oh, do you have that? Do you know what? I feel good. I feel good.
Well, you done your job. The rest of the evening's yours. Stay and watch.
Oh yeah. Can't wait to see some other fucker die. And then he like walks over here. Sits with Dipple.
Yeah, Ingvar turns around. Heads back to Ash.
Very nice, Ingvar.
Yeah, wanted to make an impression. Feel a little bit bad for the 2 pieces of little man over there.
You can see the other halfling dragging the body.
God.
She just kind of plops him down next to Slugger, and you can see Slugger's like, "I don't want out here, get away!" And she, like, drags him up here.
Oh, brutal.
And at this, you can see Slugger walking over to you.
Yeah, Ingvar turns to him.
Puts out his little finger.
Ingvar looks down at it.
You gonna say or what?
Ingvar puts out his own little finger.
He nods at you. Man had more cojones than I thought.
Cojones is what we do best.
Well, I liked it. I liked the bit where his head rolled off. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, well, surprises is our second best trait. Say, what's your day job,
What do you
Mr.
mean?
Flattooth?
Well,
What do you do?
collect weapons. Got a glaive, he gets it out. Got a javelin, gets it out.
Very nice, very nice.
I like riding Moz up and down.
Moz,
Yeah, he's my boar.
you have a boar.
Yeah, who doesn't have a boar?
Only losers, I guess. But how are you getting the money to purchase the weapons, Mr. Flattooth?
What do you mean?
Where'd you get the weapons from?
Around?
What did you spend your day doing today?
Well, got up, brushed my teeth, you know. Gotta keep my tusks looking their best. And he like pricks on his tusk. Then
Well,
I
certainly done that.
went out, you know, went out and in some warehouses, killed them. I mean, I took some stuff and then went home.
Right. You're a fan of warehouses.
Well, kinda. If they have wares in them, yeah.
Got an interesting warehouse myself.
All right, what's in it?
Lots of wares.
You got them all?
3.
Bloody hell. You're serious, aren't you?
I take my warehouses seriously, and my mall's even more serious.
Well, I normally like warehouses, but I was in one the other day, didn't get hired. What kind of shit's that?
That's an outrage. Someone saw you, the specimen that you are, and turned you down.
Yeah, dragon lady, bitch elf, bitch man elf, dragon.
Right.
Said I was too unpredictable. He looks over at Crud, and Crud's like, yeah, you're not unpredictable, Slugger.
Well, if it was me, just saying, if it was me, I wouldn't have turned you down.
Well. You interested in doing a contract with Sluggers Wheelie Wheelers?
Interested? I'd be delighted.
Yeah, we have got to retain our name. That's the thing.
Right. Independent contractor kind of thing.
Exactly.
Right.
And if I do something, it's got to be Slugger did it because Slugger wanted to.
Not a problem.
And you get, you see, you get her as well. And you get that one. And he points over there.
She a gnome?
Yeah, she's a gnome woman.
What's her skill set?
You know, walking, hiding, being
Sneak.
little, that sort of thing.
Sneaking?
Well, yeah, but Sluggers Wheelie Wheelers don't really have room for sneaking.
Right. Just worth keeping in mind. Well, Slugger, I'd be honoured to do some business with you. Why don't you come on down to my warehouse tomorrow and we can hash out the details?
All right, but we charge 300 gold a month.
That's not Ingvar making that sound. That's Tom.
And that's everything. Killing, stealing, blowing stuff up.
What about
cooking.
killing?
You point to her. Cooking.
Killing?
Well, of course, killing.
Right. What about blowing stuff up?
You want to see me blow something up? Then it's in with the deal.
What
I'll
about
do that for free.
What about smashing?
Well, smashing's in there as well. Christ, that's how you kill someone. If you've got flail, gets out. That's how you kill. Smash him in the head.
What? How would you do it with a maul?
You know, you just break off their fucking kneecaps and slam her on the head.
Sounds expert. That does.
Well,
Right.
So where's his warehouse in?
Down in the dock ward, and Tom doesn't know, but Ingvar would know decent directions to the warehouse to give him.
Yeah, I might see you there. 300 gold. Pretty worth it.
I have no doubt, Slugger.
Well, enjoy the fight, co-boss. And he walks away.
Go, boss. Excellent.
Right.
Look forward to that mini boss, Lewis. Slugger.
So
Just watching you recruit fucking like things that are gonna kill me.
Yep. The faces of death.
So Ingvar, as you're sort of talking to, I assume.
Oh, that picture's sick, Lewis. What the fuck?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Thank you.
That's awesome. 100% taking that as the name.
Let me find these people. God. This book is such a. When did I make these people?
Asleep.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. So, as it's going on, you can see a woman walk out. So they've come down this way.
Yeah.
They walk sort of past you, straight into the ring. You probably tell they're quite experienced based on what they're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is wearing full iron plate.
Jesus.
And she has a great sword.
Fuck.
This woman
Shit's expensive.
has a trident
Stylish.
and a net.
Proper gladiator mode.
So, should we play this one out, or we might be a bit time constrained?
Yeah, you're cool if you think we got other stuff to do in the rest of the time. Then
Yeah, I
feel
just
free
need
to.
to know where Ingvar's going, and if he goes
Yeah.
to certain places, I'll need to show him certain places.
Yep.
So we'll say, for the sake of quickness, that this lady, who's called the Dockler, she wins
Against the plate mail. Damn, nice.
against the plate mail by trapping her in the net and having her pinned down eventually. But when the crowd gets to decide if she lives, they all cheer that she should live. You can tell that she's quite a fan favorite.
Yeah.
So that Dockler lady, I think, is the Dock Union.
Yeah.
And the Ironside's just one on her own.
Whoa, that's cool. She
Yeah.
is the Ironside.
Yeah, exactly.
That's badass.
So you can tell this one. So this person was mainly cheered by people up here, like the rich guys.
Okay.
And she was more this section down here.
Okay.
But your bunch of goons liked her as well.
My bunch of goons. My beloved goons. Cool. Okay.
Okay. So what else would Ingvar want to do?
So this evening,
Yeah.
I think he'd go to the guild hall.
Right. I'll take you to the guild hall then.
Okay.
That's kind of important.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah. No. Is this
Music of a different time.
this one? I've got night and day because the other one's for tomorrow. Right. So Ingvar.
Lost my. There.
Oh, that's not food. That's towels.
Oh no, I only did laundry. I'll make dinner soon.
Thank you.
So you didn't starve to death.
I will starve without pie. Did you hear my slugger voice?
No, I have headphones.
Good.
Block it out.
Have you found?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's walking up to the door.
Yeah.
Takes a deep breath. Opens the door.
I can't see him. Oh shit! You're on one. You're in this one. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries.
It's different people in there.
Delete me on the other one. Deep breath. Opens the door. Click. Breathes a sigh of relief that it's not Marina behind the counter.
Yeah. So you see Hamilda. You can see Tarlin over here. He's talking to a dwarf that you have absolutely no idea who it is.
Yeah. Evening, Hamilda.
Hello, Ingvar. How has your day been?
It's been eventful. How's yours?
You know, it's pretty slow today, but we've got a mining party and expedition coming in tomorrow morning, so that should be interesting.
That sounds interesting.
I believe your beau, Marina's on tomorrow, so I'm sure she'll have her hands full.
Oh, wow. That's something for me to look forward to. Funnily enough, actually, I'm going to be moving out.
Oh. Wow. Back to Mirabar.
No, I'll be staying nearby, but just gonna slum it in some hotels for the meantime, but I'm looking for a residence.
Oh, I see. You don't want to mix work and play.
Precisely.
I understand that.
It's about time I took a bit more responsibility.
Sad that Marina won't see you here, though. She talks about you all the time.
Well, I'll just have to come by. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, as they say.
That's very true. Do you need any food or anything?
Can I order it to go?
Of course.
Excellent. I will have, as my final meal here, let's have stone menu. I'll have the purple worm cakes.
Sure, Ingvar. If seeing as it's your last time, I'll do it gratis.
Wow. Thanks, Emilda.
She looks away. Oh, and I forgot to say, Master Glondil was asking about you.
Right. I'll get right on that. So that's
Carlin
walking
gives you
past.
a wave, but you can see he's sort of engaged in conversation with this guy.
Ingvar gives a little non-committal wave back. Ingvar reaches the door here.
Ooh. Ooh.
Stares down at his feet for a second. His hand subconsciously goes to the statuette. Just looks up and walks past.
Ooh. Big decision.
You don't know how hard it is to not move my camera into that room, Kieran.
I gave Glondil a proper character sheet based on art.
What the new artist?
That's
Awesome.
awesome. Ingvar would quickly go and wash up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one in either
Sploosh,
bathroom.
sploosh, sploosh. Takes a moment, looking at his reflection in the water, before he thrusts his hands in again and just completely soaks his face and runs some water through his beard and his hair.
Yeah.
Comes back out, standing a bit taller, back straight. Opens up his room.
Yeah. The window's still broken.
That's a moment. Just kind of shakes his head to himself.
I guess it's a good reason to move.
Yeah. Gathers his things.
Yep.
Takes a look around. Walks back
Yeah.
out.
Okay. So, where is he heading after this?
To the warehouse.
Okey-doke. I mainly wanted to do that bit in here, so I know who's seen Ingvar.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Eats his purple worm cakes. Well, no, he got them to go, so yeah, we'll take them with him. And leaves the guild hall behind.
There should be some people. Put. Got too many tabs.
Excuse me.
Icon. Speeds. So, has he been here since they did it up?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. So,
Yep.
as you approach, you
Yep.
can see that there's less light emitting from the warehouse than before.
Mhm.
And you can see from inside, there seems to be plate, like corrugated iron, put over the windows.
Nice. Where was the entrance? It was up top.
There's one here. There's
Oh, okay.
one here.
You
I
just
think
go
he's
straight.
used this one to enter and this one to exit.
Okay.
So
So he'd go down to this one and go in.
Yeah.
Or he'd knock on it, I guess. Ooh.
Okay. which one? What's he gonna do? Which one?
Sorry, yeah, he's knocking on it. He doesn't have a key or anything, so it makes more sense.
You see Stallion peek out. Yeah, come in, boss.
Thanks, Stallion.
Yeah, we put beds in here.
Right, I like
Well,
it.
He opens another curtain. Festus and the cook did a good job, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and watch out, and he points over here. Some of them got traps under them.
Right. Good
I
to
can't
know.
remember which ones though. So I'll just avoid them.
Very wise. Le Cook. Jambon.
Hello, Ingvar. And boss, say hello. And Jambon looks at you, and you can see Matilda sitting up on a box over there.
Yeah. Alright, Till.
Hello, boss.
How's the leg? Arm?
There's a leg. There's a leg.
How's the leg?
Well, sort of getting better, but won't be running along any roofs for a while.
You've earned some rest.
Yeah. I hope Stallion told you to watch out for these.
Yeah, is it all of them or
Oh, that one is definitely one. And
okay.
that one.
Right. Appreciate it. You seen Angle went around?
Yeah, she's in the weapons locker
Right.
with all the supplies. She doesn't come out much.
Thanks.
So
Angle in?
her eyes just like meet yours, and she's sitting on a box as well. And you can sort of tell her eyes meet yours, but her face is partially deformed now.
Yeah. Rug has to like suppress a bit of a shudder.
Yeah.
Wow. How have you been spending your time?
Mostly just aiming at that box and sparring with Stallion. There's not
Where
much
the
to
opponent is he?
better than I thought you'd be.
Alright. Well, you'll be pleased to hear. Gonna be more active from here on in.
Does that mean leaving the warehouse?
It does.
Good. Only for missions, or
Only for missions for now. Depending on how well you do, we might talk about other permissions.
she looks around. Can hear her talking to me sometimes.
That has a pregnant pause where he's staring at her, and the little bit of fear creeps into the back of Ingvar's head again. Yes, well, without her, you'd just be dead. So, be grateful.
She just kind of looks down. She's like, at least I get to be useful for her.
That's right, you do. What's your preferred? And he nods towards the weapons.
Daggers. I like fighting two-handed.
Does Ingvar know about her powers?
He does, because she moved the earth when you're burying bodies.
Right. Angle, what you did before when we were burying corpses,
Yes,
Can you do that with stone as well?
I haven't tried, but I think so.
And how much can you move?
Let me just have a look here.
I forgot about Gunther. Gunther's good.
Spell it. Move earth and pass wall. So I guess you would, over the next few days, you'd be testing out what she can do.
Yeah, 100%. He needs to know whether it's. I mean, he doesn't have a few days, but he needs to know ASAP whether it's viable for her to go through a stone wall to see if she can get into
Okay.
Kaelana's tower.
So over the night, so by the morning, you would know that she has pass wall.
Yeah.
Right. You passage appears at your point of choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface. You
Stone.
choose the openings dimensions up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20
Perfect.
foot deep.
Perfect. There we go.
It doesn't create any instability.
Yeah, Ingvar would be very pleased by this. Yeah. Apart from that,
Yeah.
he would. Fuck. There's no one else useful around. He should have spoken to Festus and the place, but that's fine. He kind of needs to rest anyway. So this night, the rest of what he would do is tell Till and Stallion to say to anyone that comes in that there's going to be new orders in the morning, though they kind of know that anyway. And that, yeah, they're probably going to want to meet at the yawning portal. Fuck.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that because this lot will know to stay here, but the other
Yeah.
lot don't know.
Yeah, so he'd convey that to them that this is the new point, and I guess he'd send out Lecoq to try and communicate that if he can find them. Like he'd send Lecoq to the fighting pit, see if they're still there, and if not, check the gambling hall, check.
Wouldn't he
pubs.
just send one of them to the yawning portal in the morning?
Could do that, yeah. Yeah, that'd be smarter. So we do that.
Okay.
And then yeah, the main other thing is Ustrana's spying.
Yeah, which we will definitely get onto very soon
Cool.
because that's going to probably be in the main bit.
Ooh, awesome. Then yeah, apart from that, I think that's the main Ingvar stuff. It's what I said to you in the morning. The new orders are going to be mainly information gathering, sending out a broad net to try and get eyes on Kaelana, on the gang,
Okay.
and to be honest, he kind of wants to keep up the Xanathar stuff.
Well, Mephistus, they do have a captive.
Here?
Yeah.
How did none of the goons tell me?
They're fucking goons! It's not their job, it's the other guy's jobs. They might not even know.
Yeah, very true.
Hang on. Let's find it. No. So, in the other room, I assume Ingvar would stumble upon him at some point in the night.
Yeah, Ingvar would be doing an inventory of things as well.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So, in this room here,
Yeah.
there's a Xanathar goon tied up on the floor.
Ingvar would have been angry about that. So as soon as he found him, the first thing you do is turn back out of the room and be like, "How did no one tell me? He's in here."
Matilda would have said that she didn't know,
Yep.
but Cook didn't know, and Stallion said he knew but he forgot about it.
Interesting. Would Ingvar interrogate him that night? I think he would. Have we got time to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. So yeah, he would interrogate him.
Okay. If you tell me what, because I'm assuming you're going to try and beat it out of him if he doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you tell me what information you want, this guy's low enough down that he'd probably just spill beans because he don't want to die.
Yeah. He would ask specifically about the murky miasma.
Okay. He would
Whether
tell you.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Ask specific questions, and I'll tell you.
Who is running the murky miasma now?
He tells you that it's a half orc named Umbridge.
Yes. He would ask how many Xanathar are in there on a day, during the day.
It's about 8 or 9.
This wasn't the answer Ingvar was looking for. He would ask about what this guy knows about the bloated blowfish and the fragrant bouquet.
He tells you that he's never been to the fragrant bouquet because he's not rich enough,
Mm-hmm.
and that he's only gone to the blowfish and had sex with a gnome, but he didn't know her name. And,
Glitzy!
yeah. But he's only done that once or twice because it's still quite expensive for him.
Okay. Ingvar would ask who his boss is. Who does he report to?
He said it's a guy called Quim Naisley.
Great. And he'd ask like what he is. Is he a human or?
Yeah, he's a human, and he's a sort of veteran thug. I guess he's like one of the thugs. He got picked to lead the other thugs, essentially.
Yeah. And he'd ask him, where do you meet?
And he would say, in the murky miasma.
What were you doing when you got caught?
He said he went for a slash behind the bushes and he got jumped because there isn't actually a toilet in the murky miasma, so they have to go outside. There was a chase, and he was one of the ones that got left behind in the chase.
Damn. Job, goons. Except now the people at the murky miasma are going to be on guard, but whatever.
He also said 2 of his buddies got killed as well.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah, so they sort of all went out together, and then Mephistus. No, wait. Dipple killed 2 of them, and Mephistus and Alan finished the guys off on the floor. He doesn't know their names, he just does it by description.
Did you play it out or did you roll for it?
I did a lot of rolls for it.
That's so cool. Amazing. Sweet.
Oh, yeah, and I did a roll for seeing if Dipple tortured him, but he didn't.
Good. Great. Nicely done, Dipple.
You'd also know that the money that you gave Matilda,
Mhm.
she got 2 hide armors, 2 light crossbows, each with 30 bolts.
That's not at all. Two L crossbow plus 30. Okay.
There's one more thing that in the morning.
Yep.
That Mirabelle would tell you when you met with Slugger.
Yeah.
I assume he's going to pay them.
Yeah. Up
Yeah.
front.
She would tell you there is.
Just take that away. And actually, I need to take away, because I totted up the running Malakesh amount. Subtract.
This is it. Right. She knows there is another gang looking for work
Oh shit.
called the Shard Runners.
So, just subtracting my Malakesh tax. Still above 3k, we're fine. Shard Runners.
She tells you they're a gang of halfling were-rats.
Whoa. That's the coolest shit ever.
And she knows where to find them, but she won't be able to do that like straight away.
Okay. Very interested. Very, very interested.
Quite cheap as well. They sort of, for each sort of job, like because they seem to work on a job based.
Yeah.
It's about 50 gold.
Oh.
But they don't do it. They don't really do as much killing. They charge more for that.
Yeah, no, Ingvar. He's got Slugger now. He doesn't need anybody else for killing. That's perfect. He needs sneaky people. Okay, sweet. That's all really good information.
Okay.
I think what I'll do.
Yeah.
Is I will, because Tom wants to. I will make a big table, a goon table.
Oh yeah.
And I'll equip them. And
I'll just tell you who's in the Shard Runners.
Oh yeah, go on.
Because I assume he's probably going to hire them, right?
He's 1,000,000% going to be hiring them, yeah.
So there is.
Yep, ready.
I'm just looking. The leader is called Kelso Fiddlewick. Danica Fiddlewick, who's his sister.
Ganica or Danica?
Danica.
Dan.
There's one called Bryn Hilltop. She's another halfling. And Dasher Snowbeetle.
Oh. Dasher. Snow Beetle. Snow Beetle.
Beetle, yeah.
That rings a bell. That rings a bell. That's ringing a bell in my head. Snow Beetle. Zentarim job. Zentarim job. Look at my notes. This is why we keep notes.
Yeah, he is the one you're thinking of.
Okay. What did they want me to do with him?
Find him, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Nope. Milk Whale session. Davey. Game, no something's entering. Oh.
Actually, Mirabelle is going to do an intelligence check to see if she knows what they're actually up to at the moment.
Okay. Oh yeah, Ingvar was going to do that. I don't think he ever got a chance to do it. Oh, did he? Where did we? That was in the same day, right? We did Naxora's gang thing.
Yeah, that's this day.
That's fucking crazy. That feels so long ago. Yeah, Ingvar in that case Oh, can he trust fucking Stallion and Lecoq to do this? No, he'll have to do it in the morning, but that'll be too late.
No,
probably too
Mirabelle
late
can't
anyway.
remember what they're doing.
That's fine. Ingvar wants to send people to collect the body of Svalbard and bury it in the warehouse from Marrakesh. And
Body of
pick
Svalbard. Yeah.
pick up the cloaks.
The leftover ones.
Remove, huh?
The leftover ones.
Yep. And remove the Torm symbol from the ground.
Remove. Yeah.
And then Ingvar himself needs to tell his Zent superiors about the note that he found.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
six dead Xanathar and 3 bodies.
But if you remember, Davil is on a boat.
Yeah, indeed. So that will have to wait, I guess.
But he's met Amphar, and he did
Yeah.
tell him where he was. So
That's true. So yeah, he'll probably do that the next day.
yeah.
Quickly put that in my Ingvar calendar so I don't forget. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll do a goon table. I'll do a revised Ingvar calendar now that it's more fresh in my head.
Yeah.
Where's that? That's here. Till. Cool. And then yeah, the snow beetle thing will be a later investigation and such.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go to the toilet before we start actually playing.
Yeah, before your next 5 hours of madness.